Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Hey everyone! Today we're making fried cassava that's crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. In part 1, we'll cover how to pick, prep, and boil your cassava perfectly. Stay tuned till the end to see the first steps in action. If you've only had fries made from potatoes, fried cassava can be a pleasant surprise. Cassava, also called yuca or manioc, fries up with a crisp shell and a soft, almost pillowy center. The flavor is mild and starchy, with a light, nutty note that plays well with salt, citrus, and spicy dips. It's also the kind of snack that disappears fast once it hits the table. The main thing to know is simple: cassava needs to be cooked before frying. Boiling or steaming makes it tender and helps make it safe to eat, since raw cassava isn't meant to be eaten. In this video, you'll learn how to pick good cassava, prep it, boil it, fry it for real crunch, season it while it's hot, pair it with sauces, and avoid the mistakes that lead to soggy pieces. Start with the right cassava and prep it safely. Great fried cassava starts at the store. You'll see cassava sold fresh as long brown roots, or frozen in ready-to-cook chunks. Both can work, but they behave a little differently once you start cooking. Fresh cassava can give you an especially nice texture, but it takes a bit more work. It also has more room for disappointment if it's old. Cassava is dense and sturdy, yet it can spoil inside while looking fine outside. Frozen cassava is the low-stress option, especially if you're making fried cassava for the first time. No matter which you buy, treat cassava like you would a raw potato in one way: it needs cooking. But unlike a potato, it should not be eaten raw. A quick boil before frying solves two problems at once. It softens the starch so the inside turns fluffy, and it makes the cassava safe and pleasant to eat. Fresh versus frozen cassava, which one is easier and what to look for? Fresh cassava is worth grabbing when it looks good and you don't mind peeling. Look for roots that feel firm and heavy for their size. Avoid pieces with soft spots, deep cracks, or wet areas. If you see dark streaks or blue-black discoloration when a root is cut, pick a different one. Some cassava is coated in wax to slow drying. That can still be fine. What matters is the inside, so buy from a place with steady turnover when you can. Frozen cassava is the easy lane. It's usually peeled, cut, and consistent. Choose bags labeled simply cassava or yuca without added seasonings, since you'll season after frying. How to peel: remove the woody core and handle cassava the safe way. For fresh cassava, a little structure makes prep quick. Trim off both ends, then cut the root into 3 to 4 inch pieces. Score the peel lengthwise, just deep enough to cut through the thick skin. Use the tip of a knife to pry the peel up, then pull it off in sections. Split each piece lengthwise and remove the tough center core if you see one. Once peeled, keep pieces in water if you're not cooking right away, so they don't darken. Cassava should be boiled or steamed until tender before it ever hits hot oil. Don't taste it raw. Cooked cassava should pierce easily with a fork, with no hard bite in the center. That's it for part 1. Now you know how to choose and prep your cassava for frying. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned for part 2, where we'll fry it to golden perfection and share tips for sauces and serving. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.